go and make something happen. Rough break there for Black Skills as Lexi takes another round in the game.
Head stomp on jump in. You don't see a lot of Tunneling players do it. I think it's something they should look into a little more because a lot of characters, when that happens, they end up holding back, and then you get the cross-up short attempt.
I mean, and from that range, it hit perfectly. Nice reactions here from Lexi as well.
Hitting that crouching short, trying to avoid the throw. Nice link there.
Ooh, read that one. Great punish. Corner push. Oh, instant overhead. No punish, though, from Black Skills. Still plugging away. Wow.
Is this going to work? I think he's out of range.
No, he's not. Oh, my God.
Well, actually, what happened is he activated a little early. The Ultra 2 from DJ is actually active for a long time. So you still get the half Ultra, so to speak, if you do it just a little early. If you would have activated a little later, it probably would have killed her.
Good call. I'm sorry for Black Skills. He's still able to take the round, though.
Crouch, hard kick, anti-air. Good old ST. It's still good.
Yeah, they altered that one to make it a little bit more like it's ST Inception.
Still has frame advantage if you space it perfectly. It's one of the normals that DJ players should be using. I wouldn't say too often, but it's probably one of his best normals.
No, yeah, and it's also a pretty solid tool to move around with, like you said, when spaced correctly.
Ooh, goes around the charge reversal there. Oh, that's a stun. Go for that super. All right. You know what? I was dumb. Don't go for the super.
No,
Keep that meter for next round.
It's just it's only the second round, exactly. But now she's got all of this meter to try to make this comeback.
That's what I would have done.
Actually, it's not even a comeback anymore. She's got a meter to actually take the series.
Probably dash super any one of these projectiles.
She'll have to show us that she has it in her repertoire, and Black Skill hasn't seen it yet, so he's not respecting it. And he has enough life to blow at this point.
Right now, we got to work that timer. You got 70 seconds. Use them all. Ooh, got the cross-up medium kick, but didn't convert on it.
Yeah.
Now we get to see if she's going to make a comeback here.
Okay, and these are pretty risky jump-ins that he's taken here against Lexi. She's clearly charged. But they worked out for him, and one game goes to Black Skills.
Wow, neutral jump fierce. Get out of my airspace. I did not know that move even had the pursuit property. That spikes him to the ground there.
Yes.
Oh, stop on him. Nope. Chun-Li does have a combo she can do after jump will jump fierce. Not able to convert on that one.
So Lexi's been favoring wake up EX spinning bird kick, and I'm not sure Black Skills is caught on. She's still trying to be fairly unpredictable with it. So Black Skills, he just needs to back off just a little bit and get the punish. I think we've just seen just one punish so far, but she's used her meters almost exclusively for that.
50 seconds on the clock. DJ is trying to get, Black Skills is trying to get Lexi to do something so he can get his offense going. That's right, space out those jabs.
Woo! Wow, finally found exactly what he was looking for after landing a lot of jabs and not getting a knockdown. But he stayed with the game plan and finally found a jab into the machine gun upper.
Yeah, he canceled the short straight into the machine gun upper because you get most of the chip damage regardless, and it pushes back and it's pretty safe on block regardless anyway, so.
Again, failing to convert off the jabs.
Nice. Pretty sure that was a safe jump attempt. Was able to throw the EX rising punches, I believe. More zoning going on.
Yeah, but, you know, Lexi's trying to finish the match, and I think that she could still favor the fireball game a little bit more. But just as I say that, a poorly ranged fireball, and Black Skills finds a jump in, finds great positioning, and she actually threw herself into the corner.
Always important that when you throw your opponent towards the corner. And very, very nice reaction. Yeah. The expert kick there.
Finally, the anti-air.
So we're at the final round here. The winner of this round is going to take this one. DJ's got a full stick of butter he's sitting on. By that, of course, I mean this meter. All right, we got jump-ins, we got projectiles. Neither player really has a tremendous advantage at the moment. They're both playing very, very cautiously compared to the last couple rounds.
Yeah, they both recognize that it can end off of this.
All right, Black Skills going for offense with DJ, and it's working.
Yeah, but he's still just failing to get the full combo off of those jabs, not getting a knockdown, not getting a cancel. And he's getting plenty of time to confirm it.
All right, looks like it's going to be close. Let's see what Lexi can do here. 40 seconds on the clock. He's going to try to time her out as much as he possibly can. And stand medium kick, anti-air near the tip. It's got a very good hitbox. Able to finish off Lexi and send her to the loser's bracket. Yeah,
once he had established a life lead like that, he was well able to control the screen. He was walking full screen and throwing out those max outs. So it totally negated her high jump arc. You know, he didn't give her any chance to make it in, and she even had to eat the chip damage on the way in.
No, man. In this game, it's air slasher. DJ time.
It's so hard to remember. Oh, man.
Too many special moves. Cannon spike, spiral arrow.
Too many special moves with alternate names.
Alternate names. Cammy and DJ, why don't you just pick one?
I don't know.
It's cool. It's cool.
So, yeah, still well played there from Lexi. Black Skills just able to maintain zoning in the last round.
She went pretty offensive there with the Hazanchus, just trying to beat all of his attempted projectiles. Able to get some of them, but what happened there was Black Skills able to win more mix-ups as the game went on, able to get better reads, and just zone her out well.
So coming up next, we're going to have Mad Catz' very own Tokido.
Tokido!
Yeah. One of the best players to ever play 2D fighting games.
Murderface.
Not bad at 3D games itself, in his own right.
All right, if you're looking for a new joystick, why not check out Godlike Controls? They've got the world's only adjustable optical for JLF. Wait, you know what the optical is?
Yes.
I didn't know they made an adjustable one.
Now you do.
Now I do.
They've got a booth right back there. You can go check it out.
Wait, is the silent stuff out already?
Apparently.
Evidently.
Apparently.
What am I doing? I'm not reading the Sanwa site every day.
You can probably follow them on Twitter or something, and then you'll find out. But it's Tokido here and Karash Jet.
This was a button check.
Yeah.
I don't think Tokido plays DJ.
I don't think he plays Chun either.
Are you ready? Fight!
Ready? Fight. You know, one of the things about Street Fighter 4 that really makes me appreciate the game as time goes on is just how pretty it is and how many tiny touches went into all the stages. I was really surprised that this game was not really nominated for like the best looking graphics in 2009 when this game came out. Because it's just such a smooth game. It never ever hiccups. Everything always works perfectly, and everything is just full of personality and detail. And the game has not aged one bit. Just like Street Fighter 2, honestly.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2 still looks good.
They did a great job in updating the look and figuring out exactly how they wanted it to go.
Exactly. You know how when you hit someone, tongues come out of their mouths?
Yeah.
Wasn't in Street Fighter 2, but I think they were going for that cartoony look. And
well, there were weird facial effects, though, in Street Fighter 2. Like, sometimes you'd see them, like, I think, like, vomit just real quickly, and eyes would bug out. So they figured out how they wanted to update it. Wow, and Karash Jet is going to be playing DJ.
This is a match where he can basically, what Tokido's going to do is he's going to keep him out of his own crouching roundhouse range. Is what he's going to do. By throwing fireballs, red fireballs particularly.
Yeah, Karash Jet is not going to be able to mash on the fireball game. Tokido's going to be able to throw fireballs pretty much liberally, and Kairos Jet, he's going to have to try to make his way across the screen. He cannot rely on the max outs, or what did you say they're called?
Air slash.
Air slashes.
Spacing his projectiles perfectly, throws them directly when he has frame advantage to basically force the DJ player into action here. Far Fierce Punch, actually a decent anti-air, depending on the angle there. At a 2/3, 3/4 screen, it's actually one of his better ones, because Shori will not reach.
Yes. Oh no. Great series here from Tokido. Finally goes for the wake up, but nope, he's on the ground. Open them up with the empty jump low. Not the worst choice with the wake up backdash, but he was covered by the cross up Tatsu.
And not to mention, DJ is actually a little weak on wake up.
Yeah, he
people
definitely
forget
is.
about this, but his all of his invincible wake up moves have pretty bad startup.
Yes.
5 or 6 on the range up. So the idea is you can actually do a mini low jab or low short against DJ, and if you just hit that and wait, all his reversals will still miss on you.
Yep. Tokido's using that cross up Tatsu to hopefully avoid the EX up kicks.
Jumping at him's not really going to work. We got one of the best players in the world in Tokido here.
Interesting choice of the use of meter there for the EX. Not really that rewarding. Nice.
Over that low. I think he went for the short. The down light kick actually alters his jump angle, so he lands a little sooner. Tokido is just not letting up at all.
Nice.
Unable to convert it into a trip or anything else, unfortunately. Good anti-air there from Tokido.
Yeah, he tried to slip one in. Those blatant jump ins are going to be easily anti-aired by a player like Tokido.
Just makes quick work. Kairos Jet there. 2 games to none. Looks like Kairos Jet's footsies weren't really up to snuff. Unable to deal with the projectile game of Akuma. Of course, that red fireball changes things. I mean, certain matchups like, say, Guile, DJ, another Ryu player, sort of go through the projectiles almost when he chooses in exchange for, of course, a bit longer of a startup. Yeah,
the fireball reliant characters, they really have to change the game up. And we saw him trying to get a little bit aggressive, but like you said, he got out footsied. You know, there were a lot of big whiffs that got him punished, and Tokido was able to maintain ground control.
Tokido's got too much stuff. He's carrying 30 million bags. Probably going to walk away with a couple more Mad Cat sticks here. We got Warrak on the left. I saw him playing KOF. He was sent to lose his bracket by Combo Fiend.
Oh, okay.
In his KOF pool, but I believe that was the final matchup that pool. So I think he made it out of his pool and loses for KOF. So shout outs to Warrak. Shout outs to King of Fighters. There is a King of Fighters stream as well that you can tune into to watch.
Yeah, and he's going to be up against air.
Warrak in air.
Very strong Ryu from Canada. He has a lot of experience playing in Japan during, I think, mainly the vanilla period of Street Fighter 4. He has a popular blog for Ryu, so he's a very knowledgeable Ryu.
Of course, he made the guide to Ryu with Gutex and Mike Ross and released that DVD. Of course, he's one of the originators of a lot of Ryu knowledge.
Yeah, and I mean, being over there, and obviously being an English speaker, he's able to bring a lot of that deep down archaic gritty knowledge from Japan out for the rest of the world to enjoy, utilize.
All right, so we've got Ryu, Guile, both characters using their main characters here. Let's see what Warrak does. Warrak is, of course, the only Guile that frame traps. Or should I say, he's really good at it.
Yeah.
He really has learned the offensive game of Guile really well. Unfortunately, right now he's got to play that defensive game. Gets anti-aired, and this is going to hurt. Link. All right, first round over pretty quick.
Yeah, Ryu can make this one really tough for Guile. He's able to Tatsu over the Sonic Booms with the read. You got a command fireball. It doesn't have to charge, obviously. So it's up to a Rock to find a way around the fireball game to do some damage.
All right, focuses through the normal and dashes forward.
Oh, that's 2 hits. Nice setup. Wow.
EX Hado into trip. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that works. That's actually an interesting trick you can use against the Guile player. Even if he has 2 bars to FADC, he actually cannot combo to Sonic Hurricane if he is too close to you when he flash kicks you.
Right on.
So it helps to, if you try to aggress him in that meter state, be super, super close to him, as close as you possibly can, because then you know he won't get any huge damage. Most he's going to get is an EX flash. Damn Links. Forward hard kick into the close hard punch. That, of course, is a new link enabled by the 12 balance changes. Previously, the only thing you could combo into was low strong. Alright, so it seems like Warak simply prefers the half-screen game in this matchup than to be any further away. How a lot of Japanese players would probably play this match is to try to stay at 3/4 screen or further and throw so many Sonic Booms that by the time he gets in, you have a nice meter advantage.
Yes.
Not to mention Guile does have a nice backdash, so assuming he's not in the corner like he is now. Flash kick! Didn't get anything. Swing and a miss.
But he's got all the screen to work with now. And like you said, trying to play the meter game, it might actually be tough for him. The meter game was actually nerfed for the Sonic Boom. So he's instead playing a little bit more aggressively, trying to get damage off of the long-range pokes, the forward-moving pokes. And at least in this round, it's working out.
Okay, now Guile can match Ryu projectile for projectile, but he does need to have very, very good charge. He needs to do the back forward, back punch version of the charge.
Right on.
Oof. Nice Shoryuken there. Warak was looking for a Hadouken and he didn't get it, and now he's getting a bunch. Oh, go for it. I think he's going to mash out of this stun. Good job, Warak. Almost saw him hesitate like he was giving up for a second. Nice autocorrect Shoryuken there. Perhaps playing KOF has gotten into Warak here a bit. 2 drastically different games as far as how their paces go. If you play one game and then go right into a tournament match for another one, it can affect the way you play.
It can be tough. And as it's match round for Air, I've received word that Warak actually eliminated Air last year.
In Evo?
Yes.
Wow. Moore probably wants to get in that. Get a nice, get a W under his belt. Make sure he tells Warak that he won't be able to do that ever again. EX Hadouken with the reduced recovery.
This is an impeccable fireball game from Air. He's throwing him from the perfect ranges to give himself an anti-air opportunity.
Ooh, missed anti-air there from Warak. Trying to work focuses, just not working for him. Good old ST. Meaty fireball to fierce fireball.
Yeah.
Still works. Warak, unfortunately, the loser of that match. We got Mike Ross coming up.
Yeah, that was a really great fireball game from Air. That was really what won him the game against Warak. Warak made a bit of an adjustment, got in there, and was aggressive to take a few rounds, but just being controlled in the fireball game, I think, was really what won Air that game.
It was drastically different from the match that happened, I think it was 2 years ago. It was Daigo versus
Lamer Boy.
Lamer Boy. Drastically different. That match was all projectiles, all spacing. What happened at the end? Lamer Boy jumped in on him, and Daigo's like, I'll anti-air you. You don't matter.
He didn't even need any hands to do it.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
It was an excellent match, so it was very close. But that was 2 years ago.
Yes.
Right now, Air wins, and we've got Mike Ross coming up. It's going to be an excellent, excellent match.
He'll be up against Sid the Squid.
Circus Squid.
Sid the Squid.
Sid the Squid. All right.
Oh.
Makes me wish I was watching Rocket Power again. Honda. This cannot be real.
Yeah, you know, so Mike Ross usually plays the style that I was talking about a little bit earlier, where he will play very aggressively in the first game to feel out his opponent. And look at that, already trying to fly across the screen. And just try to get a read on the other guy, see what he needs to do. He will transition to a lame style. He will down back if he has to, but he prefers not to if he doesn't need to.
All right, jumping medium punch catches the other Honda there. Mike Ross now no longer has the life lead.
Just like that, he snatches it back.
Ooh, neutral jump fierce. We've got sitting and walking. That's basically what's happening in this whole match.
It's very dangerous to get aggressive in this matchup. You know, like you said, Honda's the character that maintains the life lead. So once you even lose just a sliver here and try to go in, you get met air to air like that with the neutral jump fierce. Headbutt.
Stop.
Yeah, it's literally stop. You want to try to walk in and just maintain, establish a little bit of presence with that jab and the hands poke. But Mike Ross has great reactions, great footsies, and he's not letting Sid the Squid get it going.
I think he's going to try to chip with a headbutt. That's Mike Ross's style.
He does do that quite a bit.
All right, jump medium punch. Ooh.
Taking himself off the ground there essentially sealed his fate.
Not able to make the comeback, although it was kind of close.
I think from that positioning, he would have done well to go for the command grab, either just a tick and no command grab or the straight command grab.
Both Hondas with no meter at this point. Oh, no, wait, never mind. Whoa. Goes for the sumo throw. This is going to hurt. That's stop sign. Here we go again. More jumps.
That's the one I was looking for.
Oh. I knew it. He went for it. Oh, but it was too far.
Yeah.
I said, you know, I think he might go for the Ultra.
It wasn't a bad choice.
I mean, the idea, probably Honda's main mix-up here, of course, is he could go for the Ocho again.
Yes.
And in order to avoid the Ocho, some people are going to jump, some people are going to backdash.
Yeah.
So the idea is you could EX headbutt both of those options.
Right.
Or if you want to go for max damage, you could do crouching medium kick into hands, and it's something stupid. Jump fierce, the good old stop sign. Got a nice meaty jump in combo there.
Mike Ross throws a lot of headbutts, and they look a little bit crazy, a little bit reckless, but he actually does a really good job at mitigating the risk. Right through the crutch jab. Look at Honda's face, man. So he does
not a good look.
He does a great job at mitigating the risk. You know, in most of the cases, his headbutt will either stop short or fly all the way across the screen, and he won't get punished.
Cross-up medium kick there. Close medium punch. Never forget about that move, Honda players. It's actually pretty good. More stop signs being put up all over Russia. Sid is going for more shenanigans here. All right, pretty good. So Mike Ross able to win the third round there. I mean, Sid the Squid was able to win that first round there. It's a real question of, in a mirror, especially in mirror matches, it's a real question of just trying to keep your game plan fresh, trying to do new things.
Staying unpredictable.
Seeing if you can, you know, just make them think about doing something else. Right now, this match is a lot of jump fierce, a lot of stop signs. Stop!
Sid the Squid still doing pretty well here against Mike. That's not the combo that he wanted. He accidentally got the EX hands. He still got a life lead.
Jab hands, nothing doing. It's getting really close. This is going to come down to one jump in.
He should not be moving forward at this point. Sit on this life lead. Wow.
Jump fierces the headbutt. Mike Ross's timing was off.
Yeah, that was a lucky break for Sid the Squid. He can't get intimidated. He has the life lead. He has to stick with it.
Sit on it.
Hold on to it.
Mike Ross come to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
no!
Why did it happen? Friendly handshake. You could see Sid's face as soon as he stood up.
He knows. He threw it away. That's exactly what we were talking about. You have this life lead now. Don't be intimidated by this name. Don't be intimidated by this player. This is any Honda. Honda only has so many ways to get in, and you can stop him at every pass. You know this.
It may be Mike Ross, but it's still Honda. That's really what it comes down to.
That's a really rough break.
Heartbreaking loss there.
Could have at least kept himself alive there.
All right, so we got Online Tony representing Dominion Method Gaming, a teammate of mine.
Oh yeah, that is true. He's going to be up against, looks like Ruin.
Gets to play Ruin. I actually was able to play Ruin last year. I beat his Yoon with my jury.
Wow.
This was in pools. After that, I had to play Shady K, and I beat his Akuma with my jury.
Nice.
That was the year I put a lot of work into jury. I haven't put as much work into her to her recently. I've relegated her to specific matchups after learning a bit more about her.
Oh.
But still, Ruin is the sort of player, I've seen him play lots of characters. I wonder if he stuck with Yoon after the 2012 update, or if he's shifted around here.
You know, Ruin likes to play top-tier characters. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. He's been playing games a long time. He played Eddie and Guilty Gear. He played Storm Sentinel Commando in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. He likes strong characters. He likes strong teams. He likes to have a lot of options available, and that's usually what is the difference between, an upper tier character and a mid or a lower tier character. So it looks like he's gone to Akuma here after, like you said, he was playing Yoon when Yoon was ridiculous.
All right, misses with that focus attack. We're going in. Now lots of mix-ups in this match. Like I was talking about earlier on, this match, both characters have good ways of stopping the other one from gaining control here. Ooh, nice combo. This is going to kill Akuma here.
Didn't even need the stomps.
I wanted to change. Online Tony. Wow, dash forward into the kick. Just go for it. Yeah.
Nice link there.
Need to see a little bit more anti-air out of Ruin.
Wow, SPG out of hit stun.
There were two reversals on the screen. There's going to be head stomps now. Oh, get stunned.
Just throws him back into the corner, knowing that he wouldn't get very much damage after all those hits. Wow.
Close, fierce anti-air. Taking a page from Abel there. Has a very, very, very narrow and vertical hitbox. Good for catching people right above his forehead. So Online Tony making quick work of Ruin's Akuma there.
Yeah, and one little thing like that, it shows you immediately Online Tony knows everything about his character if you didn't know that already. Nice, using the dodge kick just to get in there. He wanted to stay out of anti-air range, and it hit the mark.
Cancels the tandem. A bit risky if they're holding it up, but Ruin was jumping away in that case. Online Tony! Oh, that's setup. Dirtiest player in the game is Seth.
Wow.
Online Tony playing with the spoon a little bit, not finishing off his combos, but
still able to get it.
Still gets the perfect. Goes for that double dash into the lights out 2 setup, doesn't convert off of it. EX10, do it. Yeah!
Big opportunity there. Oh, great read. Not enough for the stun. And Icy Ruin has a little bit of screen to work with. Oh, and I think that would have done it.
I think he was thinking about pile driver, but his natural instincts took in, and he's like, oh, I should confirm this.
Right.
Because he was thinking about pile driver so much. it didn't work out.
Nice response there from Ruin, not wanting to play with any of that mix-up of stuff.
Good old vanilla Akuma FADC combos with the red fireball.
Wow, great reactions.
Hot footsies! Don't forget!
Ruin just a little bit impatient with that air fireball there. Came in from a poor angle. Easy EX uppercut there.
Ruin getting 2-0'd there. You know, people forget that about Akuma's fireball. He can't do anything until he lands, until a little after he lands. You can punish the landing. It's part of the reason why the Ryu-Akuma match is so actually even and winnable for Ryu, is if Akuma throws any air fireball at any angle. If he throws it low, Ryu could jump over it. But if he throws it high, he could dash under it and punish it with a trip. Or even an Ultra 1 if he gets a good read on it.
Or even sometimes you need to go for a trade with the sweep, and the trade is in your favor. Usually in your favor.
So Online Tony showing off his character knowledge with that close fierce, with using the stand medium kick and the footsies, just excellent frame traps and everything else from Online Tony. I really hope he does well. DMG, go for it.
Doing pretty well for himself already. He's definitely one of the favorites here, one of the bigger name seeds. He's been getting a little bit more traveling under his belt. I guess that's probably in no small part thanks to DMG.
Your Method Gaming, of course. You know, always looks out, you know, try to get us to as many tournaments as possible. Hopefully we can go to Summer Jam. Summer Jam will be at the end of August.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that one.
Awesome.
All right, so we've already got the next match lined up. We're still in the same pool, so we've finally get to see a familiar face. We got Tokido back on the match. Probably going to see more of his excellent Akuma here.
So when is your Street Fighter 4 pool?
My pool is at 4 o'clock today. I can only hope I'll be on the stream, and I can only hope that I win. My first match is against Ultra David.
Oh, well, I guess I don't know who's going to commentate that.
Yeah, we got 2 commentators playing in that match. It'll be pretty excellent.
Yeah.
I think he's going to play Dan.
We can just mic you guys up, both of you. How about that?
Commentate while we play?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Oh, man.
Yeah, he has been playing Dan a lot.
Dan is actually a 6-4 matchup in Dan's favor against Abel.
Yeah, I could see that.
So
I could see that.
It'll be interesting to see how that works out. But right now, we've got Tokido on the right with his Akuma. We got Adon on the left. I have not seen any Adons in this pool yet. We got Cameron. Don't need no gamer name. My real name's good enough.
Yeah.
Watch, his name's like John.
Once I'm famous, you'll know. Cameron.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
All right, so this match is very, very interesting. Let's put it this way. Ryu versus Adon is very, very tough for Ryu because his walking speed is so bad and Adon's backwalk speed is so good that he doesn't really compare in the footsies. In Akuma's case, not the case. But he still cannot be throwing fireballs at Adon whenever he wants because he can just react with EX Jaguar kick anytime he wants.
This is interesting. He's actually gone with Ultra 1. So if Tokido tries to throw the fireball game, he could eat a lot of damage.
And that's exactly what he wants to do. Tokido is very smart, though. He's probably not going to be throwing very many fireballs at all, except for very, very low air fireballs.
Now, in picking Ultra 1, Cameron sacrificed himself a lot of damage potential, though.
All right, there's that guaranteed block stun. Goes for the EX Rising Jaguar there. Very nice. Don't forget, Ultra 1 also punishes teleport. He does need to guess which strength it is because you really can't see it when he wakes up. But assuming he does the punch version, you can punch it.
And he might be going with Ultra 1 here as a choice against Akuma. He might be hedging against Tokido, thinking that maybe I won't get too many clean hits for the FADC Ultra combo.
Ultra 1 might also be able to punish an air fireball depending on the angle. Got the counter hit, didn't get anything off it though.
Yeah. And you want to just be buffering that combo anyway.
Counter hits the Street Fighter 4 obviously grant a couple extra frames of hit stun. I believe it's 3. It basically enables brand new combos regardless of which normal it is.
I think it's 1 with jabs and everything else is 3.
All right, Tokido just taking that first game. I would think that this match is actually going to end up being even as far as the tier chart is concerned.
Sure.
Adon does nice chunky damage, has more life than Akuma. Akuma, of course, with the 850. But Tokido very smart, throwing fireballs all day because Adon has no meter. Adon is basically forcing the Adon player to risk jumping at him in order to get anything good. Straight through it with the EX rising Jaguar kick.
Wow, nice backdash and punish. Cross up Tatsu, safe jump.
Nothing doing there, gets punched in the gut.
And the battle continues. Fight!
Tokido looks like he's trying to make quick work of Cameron here.
Cameron's going to have to recognize that setup and not go for the uppercut next time. And he probably doesn't have a lot of experience. I mean, who does have a lot of experience playing against an Akuma of Tokido's caliber? And Tokido's going to have all his setups crisp.
Not a lot. Definitely one of the better players in the world. Oh, there's the demon flip. Here we go. Just going for that. Look at that. That crouch medium kick. Ryu can do that too, but because of Akuma's walk speed is what makes it way more effective in this matchup.
Yeah, it's
oh, no.
Huge opportunity.
Go for it again. All right, that's good damage off of that. That was a decent setup with the cross-up jump short. Didn't get anything off of it. He's going to get Demon now.
Adon's footsies are going to be were a little bit negated in that matchup, and that's one of his strengths. You know, he can't rely on that stand roundhouse.
Get destroyed in the dark. Oh, man.
Rough break there for Cameron, but Tokido, nothing to be ashamed of.
Match is winnable, but Tokido's not going to let you win it, even the bad matchups, especially the even matchups. Kuma definitely one of the strongest characters in the game.
Yeah.
People often say Rufus is one of the best in the game. Fei Long is one of the best in the game. They say that Ryu is moving up in the tier chart. In my opinion, Akuma is still the best character in the game, bar none. I don't think any character can really touch him as far as that status is concerned for best.
I don't know about number one, but I was discussing this with, I think, Mongo recently, asking his opinion on top tier. And he definitely had Akuma in his upper, I want to say 5 ranking. He listed Cammy, Fei Long, Akuma, Adon, and...
Now what's funny is when I check tier lists on particular websites, they'll say that Vega's up there.
Vega Claw?
Vega Claw.
In Street Fighter 4?
Like mid-tier, upper mid-tier. What's that Japanese magazine?
Arcadia?
Arcadia. Yeah, whenever the Arcadia tier list comes out, they keep putting Vega mid-tier, upper mid-tier. Almost like there's some sort of tech they figured out that we haven't figured out.
It's possible, but there aren't a lot of Japanese Vegas even doing a lot with him. You know, there are a couple that are exceptionally strong players, but not a lot.
Yeah. So who knows? I do know of a couple Vega players. Ooh, do the thriller. Shoutouts to Brokens here. If you want some swag, you want some style, they're the place to go. I'm digging that Napalm shirt.
Yeah. I really, for me, it's the swords and stuff and the gold foil tiger. I can't get enough of those.
My name is Adon. I'll kick your ass.
So coming up next, it's Z and Viscount, Broken Tier's very own Viscount.
He won Marvel last year.
He did.
He's good at fighting games.
He didn't win Street Fighter, though.
No, he didn't.
Marvel's tomorrow.
Earlier saying, I'm free.
Yeah.
So let's see if he actually is free. Let's see what he can do here. Still rocking that DJ. And we've got G on the left with Geef.
From Singapore.
Now, DJ, you may be bad guy.
Oh, not Singapore,
not
sorry.
guy.
It's Hong Kong, right?
I believe so, Hong Kong.
Sorry.
Shoutouts to Disney. Shoutouts to Disney for giving Zangief an awesome, awesome line in the opening segment of their new movie.
I'm sure Disney doesn't get enough shoutouts.
Yeah, no, they don't. We got Inky, we got Dr. Eggman. Oh yeah, don't forget, we got Dictator and we got Geef. Fireballs, bad guy. I'm gonna be seeing that midnight release, guaranteed. So we got Zangief versus DJ. This is a bad matchup.
Yeah. Now, yeah, he's totally going to be able to control the ground with the fireballs.
Punish that! Ah, too far. Basically, because of how the charge move works, and because of how he's going to be charging down back after pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Zangief almost has to do something after every blocked V-Slasher in order to get in.
He has to just take risks, you know, and that's when we go back to talking about the design philosophy. Matches like this are why Zangief has so much life. He has to take risks. He has to eat damage on the way in. He has to block some of those fireballs. He's going to get chipped down. But ultimately, it will be winnable if he makes some great reads. Doing a good job of keeping it close here, but now he's got to...
Oh,
got a risk! That was 2, but couldn't seal the deal.
I think he went for the pile driver, but he accidentally did jump jab.
Oh, because I was thinking maybe he was going to go for the ultra there.
Might have been it.
But I think you're right. Probably the jab pile driver, and that would not have gone. The ultra, though, would have hit the mark.
He would have done a jumping hard kick by accident, which he did do earlier in the round, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
If you hit all 3 kicks, but you get the motion wrong, you still get the hard kick. Yep. Now, the timing on that jump was bad. As far as the cross-ups go in this matchup, they don't work great if he doesn't do a quick get-up. If you do it too late, he can just simply wait and auto-correct his reversal.
Right on.
Ooh, got him to block that time. Here's pile driver.
Good read there on the air-to-air.
Opts for a jump strong.
This is the last round.
So, I mean, Zangief has a great damage potential. He may have trouble getting in, but once he's there, he's going to throw you up in the air a few times for nice big damage and get another mix-up after the fact.
He doesn't need to jump at this point. He's got the EX spinning, or EX backhand, but he just burned 3 meters on an FADC. In certain ranges, he will still be able to react and get through, but getting a punish will be tough.
Jumping light kick. He was obviously going for the reversal move there, but didn't get it. Just excellent, fundamental, basic zoning and spacing game there from Vizcant, who said recently that he's free. He doesn't look like it right now.
He got Z a little bit impatient, but you know, Z has to take those risks. Doesn't necessarily have to jump blatantly from close range while Vizcant is charged, but he's forced to try to make something happen.
All right, looks like he's going to swap character now. Probably going to go for one that can move a little faster. Nope, he just wanted a stage change is what he wanted.
Sometimes I feel like players, they'll roll across the character select screen just thinking they're considering switching. But at the end of the day, you're usually going to go with the character that you put the most time into.
Exactly. Even the bad matchups are winnable. Never forget that. Look at the crowd here at Evo. Look at that. We got thousands of people in this room.
It's only Friday.
All right, so we're back to where we were. The neutral game once again.
Jay is showing that he has great mastery of DJ's anti-airs. Using the sweep. Using the EX up kicks.
Wow, gets a cross up on him.
Wow.
No anti-air lariat there from Z. Oh yeah! Da! Here comes that mix-up. Go for it. Wow, 2 low shorts into another fierce. Next hit could kill. Oh! Inches forward with the crouching medium kick. Moves
Yes.
forward, nice and easy. Gets in range for that light pile driver.
That is so tough to react to.
And the battle continues. Fight!
Nice punish on that green hand.
Oh, jumps right into the SPD range.
I see full sticks of butter on both ends. Walked into it. Could have gotten a nice punish there.
Great air-to-airs as well from this.
Wow.
But again, jumps right into the SPD range and giving up the positioning that he has to work so dearly for.
Oh, Vizcant blocking just a little too long.
I think this is that free that he was talking about.
I'm free. I'm free.
Didn't look too good there. But he looks so much better in the first game. That's the DJ we need to see.
Vizcant looks like he's lost a lot of sleep over this game right now.
Let's
Look at those bags under his eyes.
Yeah, great control, great spacing in the first game, and he just kind of threw all that stuff away in the second game. He needs to bring that back. And it looks like he's already getting back into that form with the max range crouch forward kick.
Okay. I mean, what had happened in that match in particular was he was neutral jumping the air slashers. Tried to jump in after like he normally does, but he caught the landing. You actually can guarantee that in Street Fighter. You time it perfectly. Just like that. No, I ain't jumping in. Good job from Viscant adapting to the previous situation.
Oh no. He's got to be mindful of that range. Z does have meter.
Okay. Doesn't have charge.
No.
Gets the fierce pile driver. Not going to kill though. Oh, going for the
this
chip.
does a lot of chip.
Oh!
There's a gap.
There is a gap in the super. There's also a gap in the ultra, oddly enough. Good to know. G able to power through that one and win the round. Bad mistake. Lost all his meter.
Yeah. So once he gets knocked down now, it is going to be tough. When he just got that meter, used it, Z sniffed it out.
Gets that power bomb. Just going for more pile drivers.
He's eating that crush jab tick like liberally this game. Might want to go for the classic mash backdash here and there. DJ has a pretty strong backdash.
Heard a couple guys go ultra after that charge kick. I thought he was going to do it too. Oh, that could have been it! Here's what he should have been doing the whole time.
Yeah. Right from that range, you know, and taking the opportunity to walk forward a little bit.
That's a punish! Oh! Caught him on the jump back. Oh no. Maybe Viscant was right. Maybe just for now. Maybe just this match. He's a little free. G adapted to him.
So good in the first game.
Something happened to him.
And we saw a glimmer of that in the last game, but as Ultra David says, quit jumping at Zangief. He started to jump in so much and threw away the spacing that you have to work so hard for once Zangief gets in your face.
Exactly.
Use that backdash. Control the ground with those air slashers. Why that's so hard to remember.
You can just call it max out. I think everyone knows what you're talking about. Max out.
Man. Maybe not. Well, no, he threw away the positioning so much there, and not only that, he gave Z free damage. He jumped into those big SPDs.
You got to stay at half screen at least, maybe a third screen, maybe. I mean, just stay out.
Try to stay at a third. Try to stay at a third when he has green hand. When he has 3 at least. You don't want to give him the opportunity to EX green hand through that and get the offense started.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. G, of course, just going for pile drivers, and they actually worked well. So kudos to him for calling the blocks on Viscant.
Yeah.
And just able to come away with that one, sending Viscant to losers. And now we've got Tokido again. We're still in winner's bracket. They've both defeated probably 3 or 4 opponents at this point. So I think at this point we can safely say that all the winners in Street Fighter 4 are going to be competent, highly skilled, perhaps proficient for bad matchups. It's going to get really interesting at this point.
Eric Hai is Canadian, and he's an OG player. I'm not sure what his game was. I want to say Third Strike. But I know that he has a bit of a Street Fighter pedigree. It's going to be interesting to see how he's playing here in Street Fighter 4. Third Strike is a very different game stylistically.
Okay, so he's going with Ryu. Ryu versus Akuma is an even matchup according to Japan. Ryu has, of course, 150 life advantage, and he can throw Hadoukens. He can make him work for it. Yeah. He's got good frame traps, good positive normals. Ooh! Tokido goes for the demon flip throw and doesn't get it. Forward medium punch, very nice. That's going to be a Shoryu, didn't go for it. Oh, that jumping short from Akuma in the corner, just too much stuff going on. Oh no. Hitting buttons.
Yeah, you know, it's that impatient jump in when you see that you're down by so much life and you really want to get some damage. But you can't do it. Not against Tokido.
Goes for the air Tatsu. Does it too early. Unfortunately, gets punished by the crouch roundhouse, and now you got to deal with all this. Try to punish that palm there.
Wow.
They both went for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, very nice links there.
Yeah, yeah. That was great reaction to the hit.
Oh, that should have been a Shoryu. Definitely anti-air that with Ryu. Gonna be a link into some big damage. Wow, jump medium kick hits in the front. Hard to see which side that cross is gonna hit on.
Yeah.
And Tokido just wins 2 rounds. Eric High actually did fairly well against him in the footsies, but lost in the mix-ups. Hadouken! Trying to get in there, trying to get Akuma to come towards him. Perhaps recklessly jumper demon flip at him, just like that. And once we see Tokido using focus attacks, I think that's when he's getting confident.
Wow.
Ooh, focus is gonna hurt.
Footsies are definitely Eric's strength.
Nice counter footsies there from Eric High.
Oh,
Misses.
huge drop from Tokido. This is still looking like Eric High's round.
Wow. Tokido playing very cautiously. There we go. Good job.
I love it. That is some of that consummate Shoto play. That super max range tip of the toes crouch forward.
You know, I shudder to think, but I think that might have been the first round Tokido's lost all day.
Wouldn't be surprised.
And he might lose another one right now. Eric High's got a life lead. Whoa, it's gonna hurt. We're getting back to that low medium kick range, the range where most of this matchup is gonna happen here.
If he wants to play this footsies game, he cannot get a 2 pattern in his play because Tokido will find a gap and make him pay for it.
Goes into a Tatsu there to blow up the focus attempt. Okay, that level 1 focus dash, for most characters in the game, that's going to be -2 or worse, at least.
Yeah.
So it behooves you to try to hit a button at that point.
A lot of times we see the surprise uppercut right there because, you know, they know that they're at an advantage, so they'll press the button.
Wow, go for the Shoryu.
Yeah, that might be that's one of the first ones we've seen. We haven't seen too many uppercut FADCs from him. Maybe that's a bit of the third strike play coming out as he just burns all of his meters on the X red ones, but Tokido with the drop. Nice.
Oh, go for the trip! Oh, it could have been it! That could have been it, yes!
Still got it, Eric High.
Eric High gets a game on Tokido. Oh, murder face, look at it. He mad. You mad? Yeah, you mad. Here comes that murder face. All right.
Again, punishing that focus. And this is Tokido adapting to Eric High's style.
Oof. Normal throw in the corner. Here's the setup. Yeah, you have no clue which way that's going.
Yep.
I would have let it go. I would have gone for it. Level 3, why not, right?
Finally lets an uppercut rip. But way too much room to make up as it is now match round for Tokido.
Got the Tokido wins this one. He is coming away from this one the winner, but Eric High is doing very well. Ah! Jump roundhouse anti-air didn't work out for him.
Wow.
Reversal Shoryu out of Tokido.
He's still got the meters for the uppercut FADC. to not waste it.
Hold on to them 2 bars, son. Low medium kick to avoid.
Okay, okay.
He's got him in a nice position. He's going to take the chip. Went for it.
Wow. All right, and air point blank fireball. Match around for both players. We could have an upset.
You can do it, man. You can send Tokido to lose his bracket. This is your moment.
Nice punish.
Take it.
Doesn't get the safe jump. He's relying on that mid-range focus quite a bit. Tokido has already shown willingness to punish.
Wow, he is blocking that forward medium punch on reaction. Look at that. He knows it's coming.
Yeah, he is, but he's getting himself pushed into the corner so quickly every round here. There's that setup. No, he goes for the cross-up, clean cross-up. Eric High punishes, trying to work himself out of the corner here. No, he gets too aggressive. Just do it. Just do it.
This is gonna hurt. One more mix-up could win it.
Big opportunity here. Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Wow, Tokido woke up with an EX uppercut, man.
Oh no! Oh, that was nasty! Oh.
That is, I would say, a very rare, crumbling under the pressure.
Oh man!
From Tokido?
I think, you know what? I think Tokido is the caliber of player that mistakes are very rare. He made a mistake earlier in the round, didn't convert on a particular opportunity, and Eric High turned it into EX Shoryu into Ultra 1, got a normal throw, and then went for the uppercut, tried to auto-correct it is what he tried to do more than likely, but inputted at the wrong time. Auto-correct reversals never work all the time. That's what I keep telling you. Just because you can auto-correct a bunch of people online doesn't mean it's always going to work. Yeah. Trust me.
Very surprising.
That was nastier than honey on mayonnaise. Oh.
I don't even know what that tastes like.
No, you don't want to know. It is that nasty.
All right. So that's rough. Tokido's going into the losers bracket, and that's, speaking of Mad Cats and Tokido.
Use the coupon code EVO60 if you buy a stick right now at the MadCatStore.com. $100 for a 360 or PS3 stick. We got the Soul Calibur 5 stick. We got the Cross Tekken Pro stick. And, of course, the Versus stick, which is the nice big one that's really, really heavy and wide. Yeah. You can link up 2 of them together. Really $140 nice. For Iva system there. $60 off select sticks.
I was just playing on the Soul Calibur stick last night. I really like that stick.
That's a steal. That's a lot cheaper than it should be.
This is a great weekend. I mean, you're going to see so much great action, and if you want to get yourself into the fighting game community, here's the equipment, the #1 provider for all fighting game players, and if you want to play on pad, you have an option here as well. You can save 50% off of any Street Fighter Cross Tekken fight pad. Use the coupon code EVO20 at MadCatStore.com right now.
It's good until July 10th. If you don't want to get it now, that's okay.
Don't hesitate.
Until the end of the weekend.
No.
It'll be good.
Don't be like me. Don't hesitate. I know the feeling. You know, you wake up and you're like, oh no, it just ended yesterday.
Yeah, they're going to sell out.
And speaking of what's going to sell out, this stick, I would be surprised actually if it lasts through the day. Get your hands right now on the limited edition Evolution 2012 Fight Stick Pro with the Evo insignia and the nice frosty white ice blue color scheme. I love it. PlayStation, Xbox versions for $160 at MadCatStore.com as well.
I think that was the last match in that pool. Those were 2 excellent players there. Tokido's in losers bracket.
Well, yeah.
Tokido's in losers bracket.
He's in losers bracket early, man. This is Friday. This is not even out of the pools yet.
He's got a big mountain to climb. I cannot wait to see what comes out of that. What he's gonna do. It's really going to be it's going to be great drama, honestly.
That's bracket B14. If you're following along at home, you can check and see these brackets are being updated very frequently throughout the day
on the Shoryuken official site. You can check the brackets, yes.
Or you can download the guidebook app for your Android or iPhone if you have access to such devices, and follow right along with us as if you were here.
All right. So the excitement of the last match, still short of breath a little bit.
Calm down.
Whew.
Calm down.
But
you good?
We got another great Ryu coming up.
All right.
We got air. Air is what I need right now.
plenty, man. This is the Las Vegas casino. They give us extra.
I think I'll pay for the premium air. And by that, I mean, I think there's an oxygen bar here at Caesars.
Is there?
I think there is.
Ooh.
There should be one. You could ask.
I might have to check that out.
Call Spooky. I think there's a problem. Shout outs to Spooky, equipment manager here for the Evo stream. And his the Big 2 tournaments that he throws on the East Coast and his wonderful streams. Without him, there wouldn't be awesome stuff like this to watch every day.
That's the slightly grizzled Spooky when he puts on the a turtleneck. It's Steve Jobs version.
Steve Jobs Spooky. There we go. We got that button check going on.
Air is in bracket B17. I'm trying to find out who he's playing.
All right, so we are finally back with the next match. We're going to have Air playing as Ryu, and we've got Hwang.
Yeah.
Or Hwang? Hwang?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Hwang is funnier. I'm going to go with Hwang.
Okay.
Zangief on the right. Hwang versus Air. We're going to the crowded downtown stage. Classic stage. I remember when we first got this game at the GameWorks 2009 in Phoenix, Arizona. I saw this stage all the time. And it really has grown to be one of my favorite stages in this game. Especially that guy in the back taking pictures. Now, on the subject of the Ryu-Zangief matchup, it's actually kind of easy. Ryu can force control with Hadouken. However, he really only has two normals to poke with. Yeah. Crouch roundhouse, which in Zangief's case he can punish with an EX hand. And he also has the crouch medium kick, which he's actually in range for light pile driver after the buff that happened in 2012.
Yes. Oh, a little bit too early, missing a huge opportunity.
However, one of the nice things about this matchup is that Ryu can go for the option select wake up if he does land a crouch roundhouse, so he can make a comeback in that way.
See, he's worked himself right into the green hand range, but he used it off of the confirm for the stand short. I think he might have wanted to save that to go through a fireball instead. Now he's going to have a tough time getting any damage.
Whoa!
Did he try to go for the headbutt?
Jump Tatsu doesn't work. I think he was trying to jump out of the way, possibly. Right. But Air wins that first round using the footsies and the fireballs. Wow, the perfect amount of delay.
And this is very much more the textbook Ryu style that we've seen from Air.
I'm going to throw fire at you, and there ain't much you can do about it. It's really what this match comes down to. Look at Ryu. The other thing about the fireballs that's really important is that he builds meter every time he throws one. Zangief has to try to work to get in, but he has no time to build meter.
Right.
Really, it's not going to work. Wow, Fierce Shoryu, take 160. So, yeah, the FADC at the end of the round basically guarantees he's going to kill because he could have chipped off the block stun.
Yep.
Ryu can do a lot with this meter, but as I said, this match actually ends up being even if the Zangief player can win an altercation early in the round. Not allow him to get an A-tier Shoryu, not allow him to build much meter, not allow him to get his zoning game going. There's really not a lot Ryu can do other than Shoryuken to get out of that offense. His backdash doesn't have a lot of range. Zangief could punish it, hopefully on reaction with down forward roundhouse. Yeah. There's a lot going on in this match that Zangief can use, but it's tough once Ryu gets that life and meter advantage.
Yeah.
Here we go. +1 on hit. Go for it.
Oh, looking for the uppercut to come out. Wanted to bait it out.
Whoa, nasty. Oh, forward fierce. Swinging for the fences there. Very nice reaction time from Air. That's going to combo. Nice chunk of damage. Wow. Any jumping attack could end this one, but nope, it's going to end on footsies. Hwang just not able to deal with Ryu's low medium kick at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a great job of keeping it close. You know, he's showing pretty good footsies, but he's not able to out-damage Air.
Wow. Air, dude.
He's been finding those sweeps all throughout this set.
Those might be reactions. I have noticed a lot of top Ryu players really just wait for you to hit a button and then hit crouch roundhouse. It's really what they like to do. Air knows he's got him scared. He knows he's got him scared, so he's not going to throw many Hadoukens. He's going to try to get him to walk forward so he can throw Hadoukens again.
Right. It's intimidating once he establishes the fireball game. You know, you have this threat of this fireball coming out every couple of seconds. You have to start guessing. You're down on life. And then where do you go from here? You got a Hail Mary. But again, the FADC seals it.
Shoryuken. Yep, that's going to finish it off. So Air beats Hwang 2-0 fairly convincingly.
And that was all about the control. The footsie's control, like you said, looking for a button to come out. He landed so many sweeps in that set. And just a constant fireball game, but never overcommitting to the fireballs.
Exactly. Now the key for Zangief in that match is he needs to be buffering EX hand off of low short and stand short all the time. He can actually reaction punish a crouch medium kick with that buffer if he does it correctly, if he's at the right spacing. It needs to whiff, of course. He needs to try to go for stuff like crouch roundhouse, down forward roundhouse as well. In addition, standing medium kick actually has longer range than either of those short pokes. Yeah. And it's also a decent poke against all the Shoto crouching normals, and so it's something he needed to use just a little bit more.
Yeah. It's at a heavy frame disadvantage, but from max range, you shouldn't have to worry too much.
Exactly, exactly. We got Black Skills back up.
And he'll be up against Velociraptor.
Wearing that awesome DJ bead necklace. I got one for one of my favorite King of Fighters characters. Those bead necklaces are spreading like wildfire.
Yep, I've got an El Forte.
Of course you got one. You're Ski Sonic. What am I saying?
What? You mean, of course, I play El Forte.
All right, we're going back downtown to China. And we got Ibuki versus Cammy. Very interesting matchup.
Black Skills was playing DJ earlier, right?
That's right, he was. Oh, it's okay, it's a butt check.
This would have been a good match.
Pardon us, ladies and gentlemen. I was just about to start going into the Ibuki Cammy spiel. Pick the same character so I can do it, guys. Come on.
Save that for later. I'm sure it'll come up.
Ooh, go kid. Alrighty.
Going with Ultra 1, Black Skills, maybe to try to make it through a fireball, even though Goken's got a pretty fast fireball. It's hard to react to.
I do not think Goken should be throwing that fireball anywhere near Ultra 1 range.
Yeah.
His fireball is not the greatest. It's good for catching people in the air and such, but I would, in this match, at the beginning, yeah, you can sort of spam fireballs at the beginning of round 1, no meter, just back up and try to turtle, but it's really not going to work against DJ in the long run. This is going to be similar to Ryu versus DJ. He's going to have to work his way in. He has another option in the Demon Flip. He does have a very fast crouch roundhouse. He's got a couple options, but, ooh, very nice back throw.
Favoring the dash right now. Goken has one of the faster dashes.
Nice. Down medium kick. That's going to throw off a lot of the anti-airs there.
Exactly. Alter the timing in the air trajectory. Don't get too comfortable with that fireball game, and Velociraptor should be able to take this one. Even just there, though, the crouch strong into the fireball, not even a true block string. If Black Skills is looking, he might be able to stick that Ultra there.
Wow.
Nice.
Maximum range crouch roundhouse. A little slower than Ryu's. I think it's 6 frames. But still very, very quick and hard to see. All right, able to get that back throw. Goes for jump medium punch to air Tatsu, probably for the distancing. The zoning game in this particular match, as I said, Goken's probably not going to throw those fireballs any closer than half screen. He wants that DJ to react with the EX kick so he can punish it. Right on. He can punish it with Crouch Fierce. Yeah. Or Crouch Roundhouse, either one's going to work. Down medium kick again, trying to throw off that anti-air timing.
Oh no.
No combo there from Black Skills.
And I think that's what we saw from him earlier, getting a liberal amount, many jabs, but not getting the optimal combo. He wants to go for a knockdown or at least get a cancel.
All right, Goken. I think Goken's got a life lead. I think that's what Goken's thinking. Never mind. Doesn't have it anymore. Not going to be able to turtle. Oh. But the EX Tatsumaki snatches him out of the air.
He looks disappointed he had that round.
Why did I jump in? That's probably what he's thinking.
Dude, that has to be one of the most common thoughts after a game. It's that Hail Mary jump in, man. You can't do that. The other one is, why did I uppercut?
Lots of plasma getting flung around here. It's definitely a viable strategy for Goken in this matchup. It's still working for him.
I like Velociraptor patiently making his way in behind the fireballs and looking for frame traps off of Stand Strong.
Cannot stop me.
Perhaps tick throw. Goes for the same option a third time, and this time Black Skills is wise to it. Nice.
Oh, caught him. That's going to hurt.
Trained him to start throwing fireballs. And then countered with the Demon Flip.
You know, conditioning your opponent, one of the best skills you could possibly have in these mental games. I don't think he expected that air slasher to hit.
Yeah, that would have been a huge
opportunity. Could have gotten a nice combo off it.
Exactly.
Once again. Whoa, caught him again.
Reset. Oh. Wow.
Back throw to Ultra. Do it. Oh, never mind.
Just to add insult to injury. Nice stuff there from Velociraptor.
Able to beat Black Skills with his pretty impressive Goken there. Nice combos, nice anti-airs all around. Nice zoning game.
And the solid reset there at the end for having something in your back pocket when you really need it. You need that. You need to have one good way to get in a stun or one good reset when you really need that damage, and that was his right there.
Exactly. So Goken wasn't in Street Fighter 2, or at least Electronic Gaming Monthly made an April Fool's joke that he was. But you know what? That's okay. For all the characters that were in Street Fighter 2, you know, at least before Fei Long and T-Hawk and them showed up, we got the Kaneda Hyper Collection. Use the code EVO for 25% off all the official SRK tees at store.kaneda.com.
Guile with the comb.
You always have to have good hair.
For. Yeah.
Unlike you.
Yeah.
Put your hat on.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's embarrassing.
All right, so we've already got, looks like we're waiting for the next match here.
We've had a lot of great matches so far.
Tokido lost.
Yes, he did.
Tokido lost.
We're going to take one quick break. Remember, though, Tokido lost. But don't worry. I think if anybody has it in him to make it through the losers bracket, Tokido is one of those guys. He knows every matchup for this character. He just kind of fell apart there at the end for a second.
Yeah, T.O. Kido. Expect him to climb that loser bracket ladder. We're going to be right back, though. We're going to take a quick commercial break. So stick around. We've got more Evo Championship matches coming up for Street Fighter 4 right after this.